Chris and Rod, Rod and Chris, they play games and reminisce. Totally not gay gaming.
Hey everybody,
We're back
Hey.
from the fastest ending of an episode ever.
Yeah, you guys should go back to yesterday's upload and be like, you should record it,
where am
make
I
it
going?
slow-mo, and then, yeah, that'll sound funny.
All right, guys, we're headed back to the blacksmith because we're gonna upgrade our Uchigatana some more.
I'm amazed how we're keeping track of things spatially.
Well,
I
I've
guess
played this so many times, dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, this is my first time.
Oh,
man.
that's pretty good,
I'm a
dude.
savant.
It's pretty good.
as they say.
Man.
Wait, I wonder.
Should we talk about Poker Awesome too?
Yeah, why not, man?
It's kind of a sensitive
hot,
subject
hot
right
topic.
now. Yeah. So, who wants to touch this?
I'm not touching this.
Who wants to touch
buddy.
this?
It's all you.
I will touch it. I will touch it.
Well, I'll touch it.
Oh, I'll touch it, Chris. Watch me touch it. I remember
won't touch it.
back in the day,
Long time.
long time ago, when my balls hadn't dropped yet, and Egos hadn't either, and he was working on Poker Awesome 1, and he showed me Poker Awesome 1, and I was like, oh,
Oh my! This is really good.
I saw it, and I thought, Ego, this is
You were
going
like,
to
damn.
this is going to change
Your life.
like your life. Like I didn't say your
But
life,
your
but
chan-
I was
I
like,
mean,
I
for
was
sure
like,
it'll-
this is gonna be your biggest thing ever,
Right.
Because it was, for one, it was funny. For two, it was very internet. I mean, it felt like a stream of
Right.
consciousness. It felt like something you'd find like on Live Leak of two guys beating the shit out of each other, and
Oh, hey, guys.
it's like a slice of life moment, right? So I was, oh, what he's doing? He's pranked a bunch
What's
of.
going on? Oh, I forget what this is about, but I think I'm supposed to kill these guys. But
Oh.
anyway, go on. Sorry.
But
go
yeah,
on,
no.
go
So
on.
I was like, Poker Awesome, this is gonna be great. He showed me the second one while he was working on it.
How much of it did he have done?
It's funny. It was pretty much done.
Okay.
He said people say that because he changed it, but all he changed was the very, 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 very last thing. So I basically saw the version.
Hang on.
that's
Let's
out
take
there.
a second and look
Oh,
at my
okay.
package real quick.
Dude.
Just give it a little gander.
Wow,
My little zombie package.
Man,
okay, go
that's-
on.
it's I'm so off track now. Talking about zombie packages.
Well, let's start over. Let's start over.
So I saw the second one, and I was completely floored at the technical level of animation, like just the fact that he has
Right.
grown so much as an animator, as an artist.
Right.
But I obviously did not have a really good reaction to it, just because the subject
different.
matter is,
It's very different.
I don't know, like that type of sex joke is, I've yet to see that go off well by anybody, not just Ego Raptor, anybody telling a joke about a guy who gets gets cheated on. Like, that's just not really funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think
Okay. he's going-
the combination of it being not amazing, like so much of what he does, and the expectations that everybody had because of all the hype around it, is the reason why it's kind of not going so well right now.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing the little thing, Poke Awesome 2. I was like, no way! Freaking awesome!
Right.
And then I watched it, and I was kind of like, huh. I mean, it's so different, like, tonally
Right.
from the first one. And I think maybe that's what people are reacting to, is they were expecting just more of the same.
Right.
I mean, I can't really blame him for wanting to do something different and more. But at the same time, I get it. I get it.
I feel like maybe the
Oh,
cartoon's also growing pains, like or Ego's trying to he wants to tell
Wait,
stories,
how do
not just
I-
jokes. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly.
Oh, here we go. Look at this, dude. Wait, say that again, Ryan?
Like I feel like because there's about halfway through that thing, you kind of get sucked into a very real situation. Like, it's effective, like filmmaking even. Like, you're like, wow, this is really happening.
Right.
So I feel like maybe Ego is trying to move in that direction,
Yeah.
versus just being funny. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
But it just so happened that his quote unquote punchline was maybe a poor decision. You know?
Oh, totally.
So yeah, but if anything, if this means that he's gonna move on to bigger, cooler, more mature things, then great. Then he should keep going for sure. But anyway, yeah. It's
Yeah, it doesn't help that he's got such a huge audience, and in any group of people, the assholes are the loudest.
oh, for
you
sure.
know.
Yeah.
So you get all this kind of hate, like,
Right,
boo, 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 and that doesn't help.
Right.
It's interesting, man. I've heard like celebrities in interviews talk about how like they learned their lesson very early on about
Not talking to.
about reading reviews online and reading comments, because like you can be on top of the world and like, you know, feel really good about what you've done and read 20 great comments about your movie or your acting,
Right.
and then you read one bad one and it just shatters you for a second.
Yeah.
Like it's not a healthy
No.
thing, and it's not something I think that it's normal to feel that way. Like
Sure.
it's okay that you're that sensitive.
Yeah. Ego said
know?
he's actually stopped reading comments
Yeah,
because
that's
of
probably
that.
wise.
And even for me, like I if anything, I'll just look at my like to dislike ratio on my animations, and I feel like at least the silent majority will go to the trouble of either thumbing up or thumbing down something.
Yeah,
Versus, like you said, the assholes who are really, really loud.
right.
So anyway, if I have a really good ratio there, I'm like, okay, that was cool. People liked it. You know?
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah, I mean,
going
I
through
like
and-
that little like to dislike thing. It's a nice kind of gauge on.
right. If it's a home
what
run or
people
if it's
think,
like a
yeah.
just an okay. But yeah, man.
Crazy, man.
Artists
That's
have
the thing,
feelings.
dude. Even someone like Ego, who I would argue most of his stuff is great.
Yeah.
It's hard to be consistent, man.
Yeah. No.
Consistently funny.
Right.
That's what's so amazing about freaking Trey Parker and Matt Stone, man. Those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, man. I mean, South Park, granted, it's not as good as it. Their glory days, I think, are done. But I mean, Team America,
Right. Book of Mormon was great.
Book of Mormon, right? I mean, these guys. Oh dear,
Dude, who the fuck is this fat guy?
this part. Now, this is an area that a lot of people didn't like. First time through, I liked it, but playing through it again is kind of I kind of have to slog through it. But we will do it. We
Yeah,
will
man.
do it. It's kind of hard too to like know where the hell you are and where you're supposed to go.
So these guys, these
I
trolls,
forgot
just
about these.
protect Blighttown. Is that
Dude,
what
there's
it's
these guys down here who freaking shoot poison darts at you, and they're total homos, man. Oh,
Well, I
hate
don't know about going into homo territory, Chris. I don't know how I feel about that.
it. Well, you're about to find out, buddy.
Jeez.
A dung pie.
Oh, you know what I saw yesterday? I saw Brave.
Oh, really? For the
I-
first time?
I didn't care to see it just because
Yeah.
it looked bleh. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, and I understand
okay.
why everybody didn't like it,
Ooh, these guys poison too.
because it just felt like, honestly, I'm gonna sound really sexist, but it's like a woman made that movie. Like it was
Right.
about a girl.
Did a woman make it?
Yeah, well, at least initially, it was, like
Okay.
directed by, but then
And then
she,
they brought a man in to get it right.
right to to finish the job.
Yeah.
But no, it really it was some lady named Brenda something or other who was originally
Yeah.
directing the movie, and I think she also wrote it. But yeah, I mean, it was about a daughter and the relationship with her mother, and like all this really goofy, lighthearted, I don't know,
Right.
subject matter, and all the guys are depicted as like these
Idiots.
lumbering idiot,
Yeah.
violent guys, violent
Right,
idiots, right?
right.
So I don't know. I kind of I wouldn't say that I would recommend it to anybody or that I liked it, but I had a little bit of like a okay, I see what's happening here.
Right.
This is a chick flick.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
actually. You know, I loved it up until her mom turned into a bear, and then I was like, okay, I know exactly how this movie is going to end. Like,
Yeah.
there was no more like, oh crap. Okay, hang on. Don't want to get poisoned, man. There was no mystery after that. It was just kind of like, okay, I see where this movie's going, and I
Right.
don't really care. These guys, dude, these little bitches.
Look at that little bitch.
Purple Moss Clump. Okay. Yeah, Pixar, man. Lately, they've just been like the first 20 minutes of the movie's amazing, and then the rest is like, okay.
Yeah.
We couldn't really figure out
They needed-
a story worthy of
They needed an
this.
ending, man. You know, Toy Story 3 though, and I
Great
guess
movie.
so good, considering that it's in their latest efforts. I guess in that
Right,
group of like shit
right.
movies. Well, they're not shit.
Not
they're
shit, but just not.
See, I feel like we just turned into like Ego Raptors fans if you think about it. Like Like we've been happy with them for so long, and they start like pumping out like mediocre garbage.
Right, and we're like,
"What
no,
the
this is
fuck,
ridiculous.
Pixar?
What are you
Fuck
doing?
you. Hope
Well,
you
you know
die."
what though? I don't know. I would argue though that like for a studio that's been so loudmouthed about how much they care about story and
how much better
how
they are than
important it is,
everybody
like
else. Yeah.
whatever, you better stick to that then. I mean, Lasseter went to Disney, and now I mean Disney's kind of gutting Pixar. It's all, I mean, Monsters Inc. 2, Finding Nemo 2, like they're doing everything they fought against for so long. Like I don't know, man.
Anyway, we should just kill ourselves,
F-
Chris. Let's just kill ourselves.
I'll do it.
All right, on the next episode, we will kill ourselves.